The crown prince of the Li family, Li Hanting, posted a missing person notice, looking for the woman who saved him 6 years ago. Seeing the villa packed with women, he said, "Ew, if only the one who saved me back then were you." I only smiled without saying a word. In my previous life, when I heard him say that, I couldn't help confessing that I was the one who saved him. He proposed to me on the spot, making me the Mrs. Li everyone in Port City envied. But in the 5 years of our marriage, the women around him never stopped. For my mother's treatment, I didn't cry or complain. I silently handed over check after check. Until the day he brought home a flower girl and threw the divorce papers in front of me. "Divorce? I'll give you half of my assets." But I shook my head. Any woman is fine except her. That night, my gravely ill mother was hung from the rooftop. "Jiang, you forced me to do this." With a deafening crash, my mother's blood splattered across my face. I lost consciousness in despair, and when I opened my eyes again, I had returned to the daily Hanting posted the missing person notice. This time, I no longer confessed. I bought a plane ticket overnight, determined to take my mother far away from him forever. Seeing me stay silent, disappointment flickered in his eyes. Actually Presidently, I cut him off. The contract I signed with the Li family back then will expire in 3 days. 6 years ago, for my mother's medical treatment, I sold myself to the Li family to become Li Hanting's personal bodyguard. Now, it was time for me to leave. Li Hanting frowned and was about to speak when the butler ran over excitedly. "Sir, we found her." Behind him stood Shen Shuyi, dressed in a long white gown. "It's really her." Dissatisfaction colored Li Hanting's voice. "She's so frail, could she really have taken a bullet for me?" But Shen Shuyi recounted every detail from that day. She even pulled down her clothing, revealing the gunshot scar on her shoulder. Her voice trembled softly. "After I saved you 6 years ago, I fainted. I don't remember anything." No one doubted her. After all, the people who knew the truth were no longer around after those 6 years. Only I clenched my palms, my heart trembling. As Shen Shui spoke, Li Hanting's expression gradually softened. "Since you saved me, would you be willing to marry me? I promise to give you everything." Tears reddened Shen Shui's eyes. "I'm willing." A familiar scene, just with a different woman in my place. Watching them embrace, I finally exhaled, though the bitterness welled uncontrollably in my chest. I turned silently, packed my luggage, and waited for my departure in 3 days. That night, someone entered my room. Hearing footsteps, I reached for the wall switch, but my wrist was caught. Don't turn on the light." Li Hanting's hoarse voice brushed my ear, his warm breath spilling across my skin. He held me like he always did, his hand sliding under my dress. As his fingers moved rhythmically, a soft whimper escaped my throat. "Don't." 3 years ago, at a banquet, someone drugged Li Hanting. I became his antidote by force. The next day, we tacitly pretended it never happened. But from then on, he came to my room almost every night. And he never turned on the light. Maybe he thought the blood I'd been stained with made me filthy. If he had turned on the light even once, he would have seen the 10 hideous bullet scars on my back. I bit my lip hard and was about to push him away when he suddenly sat up. He lit a cigarette, his gaze dark. Don't let her know about us. She may be dull and unlikable, but she's my wife in name." "I understand." I forced a smile, choking back tears. "Not likable?" He had no idea. In my previous life, he turned the entire Port City upside down. For that dull, unlikable woman,